Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I am going to be doing my February favorites. I am so excited for March to be here. I am ready for spring. I am like trying to find any bright colors in my wardrobe to like bring spring here. And I have tried so many new products this month and I have a lot of things to talk about. So I have my coffee here, so grab a cup for you and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's start off with some face stuff. I want to shout out a foundation really quick. This is the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Longwear Matte Foundation. I love this stuff. I actually bought it on Ulta and then it was like gone off Ulta's website for a while and then it officially launched. So you can find this now. I did get the shade Ivory. It is way too light for me. I do have to mix in my NYX Pro Foundation Mixer to kind of darken it up a little bit. It comes with a pump and I'm wearing it today. It offers really good coverage. It's a nice matte finish. It is a little bit heavy, but I don't even care. It's so beautiful on the skin. It doesn't make you look cakey. I love this with a brush, with a beauty blender, anything like that. It is just really, really good. The packaging is like a glass frosted bottle. It feels really high end, but it's only like $9. It's amazing. So if you're someone who is looking for a good full coverage foundation, definitely check this out. I recently did do a full coverage foundation look from the drugstore, and this was not the foundation I used, but honestly, I did want to shout this out just because it is a really good alternative. If for some reason you didn't like the Maybelline Superstay, try this and you might like this as well because the coverage is pretty similar. This just has a little bit more of a matte finish than the Maybelline Superstay foundation that I mentioned in that drugstore foundation video. So just wanted to shout that out really fast. A concealer I have been loving, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I do have the shade C1 just because I like to use it to brighten up my under eyes. I did do a full video on this, comparing this to the Tarte Shape Tape, so check that out if you are interested in seeing that comparison video. But I love this. It is a drier formula, so I wouldn't set it a ton, but it doesn't feel too overly drying. At least for me, it doesn't. I really enjoy this. It's a really good full coverage drugstore concealer, so definitely check this out. You can get this at Ulta for around $8. And they have a lot of shades in that line as well. You can get like, there's like 16 or something shades of concealer. It's crazy. What else? Okay, powder. Let's do face powder. So Milani Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof Powder. Oh my goodness. This stuff, you guys, is so good. I mean, I've already hit pan on it. Like, I love this powder. I just take a big old brush and just set my face with it, and it keeps me matte without looking cakey, and it's just beautiful on the skin. It's a really fine milled powder. It's very creamy, and Milani does do a really good job at catering to darker skin tones. So if you are someone who has a darker skin tone and you struggle to find a good drugstore powder, check out Milani. I love the packaging. I love this powder a lot. It's a very, very good powder for the face, and it doesn't make you look cakey, which I love. Alrighty, a couple Essence things I want to shout out really quick. I did recently do a full hits and misses on some new Essence products that I tried, so check that video out if you want to see kind of a full rundown. But I have a couple products in this video to shout out. So the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I mentioned it in that Essence video. I mentioned it in my drugstore foundation video. If you are someone who has a fair skin tone and you want a good banana powder that's light enough for your skin tone, this is perfect. It's only a couple dollars and it's a very creamy powder. It's very finely milled, and I just take a little bit to set the under eyes with that Conceal and Define concealer, and it makes me look bright, as you can see today, but it doesn't feel overly cakey or overly dry. It just is so wonderful. This is not a really dry powder, and I love the tone of it because it is a yellow powder that's light enough for my skin tone. Another Essence product I want to shout out is the new Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder. I have the one in lighter skin. This is so beautiful. It adds the most natural finish to your skin. I'm actually not wearing it today because I'm wearing another bronzer I'm going to mention in a second. But this is just so beautiful on the skin. You can't screw this up. It's wonderful. You know, you can just like pile this crap on and you'll look fine. It's awesome. The tone is really nice because it's warm, but it's not overly orange. So that's something I also really like for a fair skin tone like myself. is I don't look like an Oompa Loompa when I use this. And I also don't look super gray. It's just a really nice tone. It's a really nice finish. I like the whole luminous matte thing because I do feel like it looks like skin, you know, the finish does. So it doesn't look like I have a ton of product on. It just looks like my skin is naturally a little bit sun-kissed. So love that. The bronzer I'm wearing today is actually from Catrice, and this is the Sun Lover Glow Bronzing Powder in Sun-Kissed Bronze. So this is a baked product. It's not overly dry though, and it's just wonderful because it feels so smooth and it just offers a really, really nice glow to the skin. I would say that this is a little bit more glowy than the Essence one, but it's just gorgeous. I'm wearing this today, and as you can see, I don't look overly bronzed. I don't look crazy. I can look really and very together. Oh, I need to slow down. I look really natural, at least I think so, as far as my bronzer goes anyway. But I love this. It offers just the most beautiful finish. It's a really beautiful tone, and Catrice is super affordable at Ulta. Alright, last but not least, I want to shout out a blush. This is the Anastasia blush kit. And more or less, I want to mention this because I want to share with you guys the deal that I got on this. I went to Marshall's and they had a ton of Anastasia stuff, like contour kits, liquid lipsticks, cream contour kits, lip kits, and then they also had the blush kit. This isn't the one in Radiant. I know they also have a deeper one. I got this for $10. Like, it makes me so excited. I do know that I think they're on sale like on Ulta or Sephora or one or the other, but not for 10 bucks. I was pretty jazzed. So like I said, this is the one in Radiant. I have been using this like crazy ever since I bought it. This shade down here is the one I'm wearing today, and it's probably the one I wear the most just because I love that dusty rose with a little bit of warmth in there. I also love this hot pink and this peach, and even this one. I can wear all of these shades, and that's what I love. You know, I can just use a really light hand, tap off my brush, and I can use, you know, like these two kind of deeper ones, or I can just kind of use a normal hand and, you know, like a normal amount on these two, and it looks great. So I love that I can use all four in this blush kit. I like the packaging. It does come with a mirror, and it's just wonderful. The formula is actually really, really good. So I would go to TJ Maxx, Marshall's, hunt down for this and try to see if you can get it for cheaper, because that's where I got it, and I am super, super happy about it. Alrighty, let's move on to some eye stuff. So I do have some things from Essence to share with you guys. The Metal Shock eyeshadows. Oh my goodness, these are so pretty. I am wearing this one today in Solar Explosion. That's what's all over my lid and giving me that really pretty gold shine. I love these. They're not chunky. They go on smooth. They are beautiful. They are pigmented. One swipe. It's just everything. These are so, so gorgeous, and they're only like $3.50, I think. I mean, they are a steal and just absolutely beautiful. So love these so much. Again, I show swatches of these in that Essence video I did, so I will link that for you guys to check it out. Okay, another drugstore thing I want to shout out. It's a little bit more expensive for the drugstore, but these are the new Milani eyeshadow palettes. Everyone here on YouTube, I feel like, has been raving about these. You can get them for around 20 bucks on the Milani website, or I did pick up one of them at Walmart for $14.97. So right under 15 bucks. The Bold Obsessions, you get some shimmers, you get some mattes. It's a really nice combo palette. And then the Most Loved Mattes is all matte. You get some browns, you get some oranges, and you get some purples. This is like me puking on a palette and being like, hi, this is the palette that I created. You know what I mean? Like, this is wonderful. This is everything. Today I am wearing this as a transition shade. It looks pretty light in the pan, but actually it does work as a transition shade for me. And then I did this in my crease with that Essence all over the lid. And that is all I did. And then I used some of this matte white in my inner corner. I did show this on my Instagram. So the last couple days I have been doing like a face of the day on Instagram. I take a couple pictures of like the face products I used, the eyeshadows, and then the lip products I used. And then I show you guys a picture of myself. So if you're ever interested in like my daily looks, that is where they are. My Instagram is down below. They are on my Instagram stories. So go and check that out. So I did show this. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know what I'm wearing today. but I just wanted to share with you guys in case you don't follow me over on Instagram. Yet, anyway. But yeah, love these palettes. The formula is so good. They are more expensive for the drugstore. You know, they're 20 bucks, but you get 12 shadows in here. The packaging is gorgeous. I mean, you do get fingerprints, but it's gold, so it's pretty. And the mattes blend like a dream. They are so beautiful. The shimmers are also really, really pretty and just pigmented. Ugh, I love these so much. So definitely worth the little splurge of the drugstore. Wait for a sale. I know that my Ulta is starting to carry some Milani, so I don't know if these are going to be at Ulta stores or if they already are, but you can definitely find them at Walmart for around 15 bucks, and I totally think they are worth it, like 100%. Alrighty, another little eye thing, the Tarte Flirt palette. So this is more high-end, but this is about 23 bucks, and you get 6 shadows. It does come with a mirror. I love this. I also have the Tarte Tease, which is like a little mini version with more cool tones in there. But this is wonderful because it has a lot of warm tones, just like that new Tarte Toasted palette, but it's like a mini version. And for someone like me who has a ton of eyeshadow, I don't need another full-on palette, like, come on. So I like that I can get a little mini version of it. I can get the Tarte formula, and I can get a little bit of the warmth, but I don't need to splurge on the entire big palette. You do get 4 mattes, these two, and the 2 in the center are shimmer, and I love this. You can do a full look with this palette. I think it's just really it's really cute and handy, and I love it. So I definitely think it's worth the little splurge if you've been interested in trying some Tarte eyeshadows, but you don't want to go and buy the full big palettes. Definitely just grab these. I know at my Ulta store I can find them like near the checkout on the little kiosk. So, and I think that's where you can find them at Sephora too. So check these out if you're interested in some Tarte shadows. And then this purchase, you guys, was probably my favorite purchase of this entire month. I was so excited to try this eyeshadow palette. I love Lorac eyeshadows. It's not a secret. I have 3 of the Mega Pros. I have the 2, 3, and 4. I never got my hands on the first one because it was like, you know, crazy when it was on sale and everyone bought it and then it was sold out and never to be seen again, except for recently they've been bringing it back. Well, and if you follow me on Instagram, you already know this story because I posted it on my stories. But I recently saw on their Instagram, Lorac's Instagram, that they were having the Mega Pro, like the original, for 50% off. And I was like, I feel like it's going to be a sin if I don't buy it because, I mean, it's 50% off and I've always wanted it. So originally, I think this palette is around 60 bucks and I got it for about 30. And now I have all 4 and I'm so excited. So this is what it looks like. It's not 50% off anymore on their website, but it is still available if you never got it and you want it. You get 2 rows of mattes, 2 rows of shimmers. I love this palette. This shade up here, Mulberry, like it's life. And then this Orchid shade, which you can't even see. Okay, so this shade Mulberry and this shade Orchid. Oh, they are so pretty. Lately, I have been doing the same look over and over, and that is blush and Merlot on the lid, and then Orchid in the crease and Mulberry just like on the outer corner, and it's the most beautiful, like rosy eye. Oh, I love it so much. I love everything in this palette. It's neutral. I love the Lorac Mega Pros because I love the formula and I just love that they are like neutral with somewhat of a twist. I think the 3 was probably the most neutral one, but I'm just so happy that I have this one now. And it's like, I have all 4 and it makes me really happy. Okay, I think, oh no, lips. I was like, I think we're done. No, we're not. Okay. Couple things to shout out. What I'm wearing today is the Flower Beauty Galaxy Glaze Holographic Lip in Solstice. Love this lip gloss. I think it is a really nice formula. It's a really pretty color and it's not super holographic. I'm sure some of the darker shades probably show more of that like duochrome shift, but this one doesn't. It's a really pretty just nude shimmer shade. And I think it does have a little bit of a gold shift, but it's nothing too intense, like super holographic. So I don't feel kind of weird wearing it. Really nice formula and absolutely stunning. I love Flower Beauty lip products, so this is definitely a hit. A couple Essence things, these Water Kiss lip glosses. I shared about these again in that Essence video, so if you want more details and swatches, go to that video and check it out. These are such a unique formula because they do kind of feel like water going on your lips. They're a really light gel type of formula, and they kind of become one with your lips. They feel a little bit cooling, but they don't like sting or tingle or anything. But they are just really beautiful, really kind of buildable color. You can put one little layer on and it'll feel good and comfortable and it'll look just like a little kiss of color, or you can kind of layer them up and get more color. So love these. The two I'm holding right here are Mermaid Diary, which is a rosy color, and then Underwater Beauty, which is more purple. So love these. And last but not least, this is actually something that was sent to me from HAUTELOOK, almost like at the beginning of the month. And this is the No7 Matte Liquid Lip in, what color? Grace. I love this formula. I was actually really surprised because when I saw it on HAUTELOOK, I was like, oh, okay, I'll see if they'll send it to me. I want to see, you know, how the formula is because liquid lipsticks are everywhere now. I mean, come on. But this is a really unique formula. It doesn't dry down matte right away. It definitely takes some time, and it actually feels very, very comfortable on your lips. It's not super long wearing, but I kind of like that because it's not really dry. So I love this, and this shade is beautiful. It's a really pretty, just mauve-y shade, and I did show this on my Instagram, I think, yesterday. Yeah, because I wore it yesterday, so it was on there yesterday. So again, you can see a lot of these products in action if you follow me over there. But I really enjoy this. I don't know if it's in stores yet. I will link it if I can find it. But again, the shade Grace is a beautiful, just pink, everyday kind of color, and it's a really comfortable formula. I really enjoy it. Alright guys, we made it. That is the end of this favorites video. Thank you so much for watching and all of your support. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. Share it with your friends, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!